All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another month in Vertigo X Idol, VertXIdol Alliance here, Idolfight Project and Project Vertigo. We are in May 2021, and we have a bit of a regular show coming up for Vertigo. However, for Idolfight Project, we have the biggest event we have done so far as a yearly show. That is Idolfight Project presenting Shining Stage First Live. Let's see here, right there. So we're running a little bit longer. I got 2.5 hours. We'll probably feel close to 3. I think we'll actually hit the 3-hour mark for this, so that'll be nice. And yeah, of course, we've got this rated as the season finale. Let me make sure. Okay, ticket pricing is cheap. We're hiring a local band. It's only $250. Who cares? But should help out with a few things, especially our ratings. And I think it'll do pretty well. We've got quite a few matchups coming for that. Other than that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. We've already got this set up here. We're 11 days away from Shining Stage. And for Vertigo, we have 18 more days until Black Label Volume 11. I don't know if I have it in my events. I don't have it yet in my events, and I'm going to add that event because it will be happening. So, of course, we're coming up to 1 year. There we go. We're coming up to 1 year as our dual local to global, and I will have a bit of an anniversary show for Project Vertigo, and I'm going to be calling it Anniversary Blitz. I'm going to call it 2.5 hours as well, just to put it there. It's definitely going to be June. Let's just pencil in Friday week 2. And of course, ticket pricing going to be very cheap. It's not going to be a season finale. This time around, I'm going to try not to do my. I've got different plans other than having the anniversary show be the big event. However, it is still going to be one of our bigger events. So, in fact, that should be a 2-night event. So I'm going to be running 2 nights for that, and we'll get there when we get there for that, because right now, more than anything, I don't think I have anything there. Yes, I do have some signings for Idolfight Project, but for right now, we're just going to leave that be until we're done with IdolPro. So how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys have been doing good. I'm excited. It's my first week in my new area, and I've gotten pretty used to it already, and it's way less physical labor than it used to be. But I don't know. Today's been very stressful. It's been just a lot of stuff. Looking at houses and trying to deal with houses is it's stressful. Oh, Senshiro Takagi's retiring. Bob Holly's retiring. You know, when it comes to 2 guys who are probably fairly opposite and would probably... Let me see. Actually, they bonded on social media. Actually, 2 guys that I wouldn't see bonding on social media just because of the way they are is Mustafa Ali and TJ Perkins. Those are 2 guys I would not see. Yeah, TJ Perkins and Drake Wirtz, or whatever the fuck Jackson Riker, I think his name is. I don't know. XK, whatever, one of the Forgotten Sons. That I could probably see. I could see Ali and Perkins having beef on social media. I couldn't see them bonding. That just doesn't... I don't see that happening. a 000 promotion would work in real life. It probably wouldn't, because you would need some form of income. Because yeah, you're just not gonna get money. I'd say in real life you should probably have several $1,000s to put away for local promotions, and then just assume you're not going to make money for a while. I'm just looking to see if anything happens, because as it is right now, we're just working our way through. Dolph Ziggler and Schlack end up becoming friends. Yeah, those are two guys I wouldn't really see becoming friends either. All right. Hideyoshi Kamitani, Kamikaze. Okay. Nothing really big. Toru Yano won the Never Openweight title, and he beat Tenzan for the belt. Okay. Nobody look. It's all right. Keep not looking. I need to make some changes. Oh fuck, what's her name now? Do I have? We'll just use that. Fuck it. There we go. Alter ego. No, not really. Should I just use that pic? I'll just use that picture. Fuck it. I think that's about it. There we go. We got 8 days. We'll see what happens. Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman is main eventing SmackDown. Like, legit, like, Adam Pearce in a fucking singlet wrestling? Because didn't they already, like, dick tease that? The idea of him facing Roman Reigns? I would go out on a limb and say some shit will probably end up happening. Like when they tried to do Bret Hart versus Undertaker in like 2010, and everyone knowing full well, like everyone knowing full well that Bret couldn't take a headshot, so we weren't sure how that was going to happen. Hiromu won the junior heavyweight title again. Hey, Sean Waltman retiring. Kenzo Suzuki to retire. John Walters. Let's see here. Isn't he in the WWE now? He's in NXT UK. That's right. He was probably. I imagine he was probably one of the people who was snapped up during the we need to snap up everyone who has anything close to a name in the UK. I'm sorry, Kid Donnie's leaving the business? Oh, that's right. He's not. Wait, oh yeah, that's right. He's not technically the guy. I guess that's probably why he could leave. As I say, he should be. Yeah. So it's technically Harold, at least in this. So, yeah. You know, imagine Bushiroad's leaving the wrestling business. Alright, let's see. There and there. Tank and Lamar get pushed. I mean, you'll have to see. I do have some new titles coming up for Vertigo that I'm excited for, so we'll have that. What do we got here? Makoto Shindo left, but I think she's still working Marvelous, so that's fine. Twisted Disco Knee. Ugh. Let's see. Alex Shelley's dating Tennille Dashwood. A bitter rivalry between Kevin Condren and Joey Ryan. You know, that would make sense. I would say just Joey Ryan and Kevin Condren. That makes all the sense in the world, honestly, if you know Kevin Condren's alter ego. Let's see here. Stardom new team. Death Yamasan and Asuka. I could see that. Natsuko will be out for a few weeks. Makoto Shindo left. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Scara Sagrada, Pentagon Black, Ricky Knight to retire. I didn't know he was still wrestling. Ooh, Mako's retiring. Fucking Nunzio's retiring. Lufisto's retiring. Mercedes Martinez. Man, she just got to the WWE and now she's gone. Just got into the door in NXT. Fucking Medusa. Goodbye to wrestling soon. Let's see. Anything else? Ashley Vox winning the ROH World Women's title. Isn't it like the Women of Honor Championship? I didn't think it was the World Women's title. Oh well. Virgil to retire. I'd like to see that happen. There we go. There we go. Hey, speaking of drunks. The one downside that this has over MMA, I guess it's kind of an upside at least, because then you get to have people who aren't specifically working for other people, is the 4,000 plus characters in here. It just makes it slow down a little bit. Money in the Bank. Oh, there you go. Braun Strowman won Money in the Bank again. Charlotte Flair won Money in the Bank. You know what? This is very much WWE booking. All right, we gotta have something hot, something now. WWE's starting to tank in the ratings. What are we gonna do? I know. We'll give Braun Strowman the Money in the Bank as well as Charlotte Flair. Perfect. Oh, Sakaguchi's retiring. All right. Not much else there. Gotten the notification I was streaming. Oh no, have I already been shadow banned from Twitch? They don't like the Joshis. They gotta. Emi Sakura's retiring. I don't know. I feel like Emi Sakura in real life would never retire. She'll go down with Gato move. Rob Conway's retired. I didn't know Rob Conway was still active. PWG hire Rusev. Oh no, Ashley Vox. Okay, well she's not missing any dates. I was gonna say Ashley Vox just won the ROH Women's title and now she's injured. Can you imagine Miro in PWG? I mean, I guess in 2021 it's not a super far-fetched idea, but I don't know. He doesn't seem like he fits well. Like, if you're going to be Miro's size, you better move like Keith Lee or Brian Cage. See if there's anything. Nothing. All right. Here's all that. Oh. I am ready to enjoy my weekend. How about you guys? I'm glad I have a weekend now. I have weekends on the weekends. That's nice. None of this like Tuesday, Wednesday crap anymore. Wasn't Walter PWG champion? Was he? I kind of forget about that. Tim Storm injured. Well, the man's like 85 years old. 55, but still. NXT star babyface turn. Adam Cole a babyface? That doesn't feel right. Josh Alexander won a title in AEW. Micah's working with Oz. How much is Micah? Micah's 230. Micah's a little... Micah's a little steep right now. But I'll keep that in my back pocket. He's a wrestler? He was a commentator, promoter, a manager, and now a wrestler once again. This man looks like he mentors Will Smith. This if you were doing a documentary about Phil Avery or James Avery, Uncle Phil, that would be the man. Anthony Kingdom James. What a name, by the way. Riki Choshu's retired. Riki Choshu's still technically wrestling? Terry Taylor? Still, once again, Terry Taylor hasn't wrestled a match in fucking how long? It's not pronounced Mika? I'm pretty sure it's Micah. You're streaming on the weekends, right? Probably. Oh shit, Abdullah the Butcher died. Steve Lombardi to retire? Steve Lombardi, I don't think he's wrestled a match in forever either. Al Snow's been like somewhat active. He still wrestles once in a while. But fucking Brawler, Terry Taylor hasn't wrestled a match in like 20 years, right? Mikey Whipwreck out of shape. Mikey Whipwreck to retire. That makes sense. Rick Steiner hasn't wrestled a match since like not long after. He comes back for the occasional Steiner Brothers reunion, but that's about it. Kaz Hayashi, I think, still occasionally wrestles in Japan. But, I mean, he's part of that crew with, like, Ultimo Dragon, who wrestles well into their 50s. Mike Bucci. I don't think Nova's wrestled in... Well, you know what? I could see Nova wrestling once in a while in the indies. Now I want to know. You know what he probably does? He probably goes to, like, small indies and does his fucking Simon Dean character. I guarantee I'm going to look up Mike Bucci's fucking cage match, and there's going to be a Simon Dean match in the last couple of... Yep. Yep. It's like his last several events. His last several events, he does the Simon Dean character. He teams with the Blue Meanie. He teams with the Blue Meanie again. He does the Simon Dean character. I mean, I guess he was just good old Nova for OVW, but look at this. IWA Mid-South in 2018. Leva Bates defeats Simon Dean. My God, he's Simon Dean more than he is Nova at this point. I love that. He did his stupid shtick in WWE, and he's been carrying that in the indies ever since. I knew that's what he was doing, because that's what they fucking do. If Chavo Guerrero's still wrestling, he probably does an occasional Kerwin White match. I would imagine he's probably done that. All right, there we go. Nothing there. All right. We'll do the Betcha Japan theme. Oh my God. Not with the goddamn links. Shinkiba first ring. All right, so I could probably knock this out pretty quickly. I did my pre-booking already. All right, let's see here. Honari Hana and Unagi is absolutely... Here we go. All right. Let's put Hana over. Let's see here. Clicks the links. No, fuck off. Open match. Yeah, why not? Decisive win. There we go. Let's see. What should be next? We should probably do the tag match. We'll throw the tag match in there. We need Mikoto Shindo and Maria Takeda. We need Neko. And where's she at? There you go. That's the entire point of Twitch. How long should this go? Yeah, maybe like 13. How about that? There we go. I'll interact, but I'm not just going to start clicking links in the middle of this shit. I'm already like really tight on time as it is, and I'm not going to sit here and watch bullshit. Especially considering I'm not going to just immediately show it on my stream. Open match? No. We won't even open match it. We'll decisive win it, though. I don't care who loses, but Miyagi's going to win. Put her over at the beginning. Oh, my God. I can hear my roommate. He's so into Rocket League. And that... There we go. Ram. We'll open match it. We'll get Saya to... Because I think Saya is probably on a slightly lower level. 24 and 28. Oh, it's not much difference, honestly. But yeah, we need to keep Ram over. All right, we need to insert another match. That's probably going to go somewhat quickly. There it is. We can probably have him go. You know what? We can probably have him go balls to the wall for a little bit there. Is he drunk playing Rocket League? I don't know. I know I'm doing TEW pretty similarly though. I mean, he just drunk everything, so he probably is. You said your roommate's a streamer. Yeah, but he hasn't really done anything in quite a while. He's more just a musician than anything. Hello. Yeah, decisive finish. There we go. Perfect. All right. Back to the pre-booking. What should be next? You really want to do the tag? Yeah, let's do the tag. Ah, damn it. Why? Why is that got to be a thing? Yeah, let's do the tag. You're a weeb and you have a drunk roommate. Sounds lovely. It is lovely. It's fantastic. It's quite the way to live. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's a lot of fun. The only real stress I got going on is the fact that I'm trying to get a house. and trying to deal with that house and hoping to God it's not a goddamn money pit. What you booking? I am booking the end of the year major show for Idolfight Project called Shining Stage. I think I'm actually going to move that. I think I'm going to make this that, and then we can fit in a that's probably where we'll fit in the intermission. There we go. Let's do... Should we do Noah versus Raku first then? And do the tag match after that? We'll put that there. Give you time to clean up the ring. I think that'd probably work. Do that. I'm sitting here acting like as if, you know, it's legit. But at least keep an air of realism here. There we go. So we'll put that behind here. There we go. Put this match. Do that. Open match, I guess. Yeah. Make it feel like that. Decisive win. They don't really have much in psychology right now, do they? 58, no. And 52. So we'll just leave it be. That'll be just how we do that. And then main event. You go there. Open match. I don't think we can slow build, but that's alright. I think we're good. What's your psychology at? Not good. Alright, cool. No one can call shit in the ring, but that's fine. She is furious at the... Oh, God. Alright, we gotta keep her a little bit happy, I think. Keep her strong. And protect her. You're taking the loss. There you go. You're taking the goddamn loss. We're getting the title off of you because we need it on a full time. We need it on somebody who's just signed with us. Dolph Ziggler's brother gonna be on AEW next week. Interesting. All right. I think that should be everything, unless I want to add maybe just a random opening three-way dance with some people who aren't already booked. So if we exclude everyone booked, we could probably throw some people in there. We can throw Hanan, we could throw Hina, and someone with her. Yukiri, Hoshi, Katakura. Who's someone who could probably... Cooled, neutral. Someone who could use a bit of a boost. I think Asahi. There we go. Just like 10 minutes. That way she's not ice cold. Open match, decisive win. There you go. Hanana's extremely unhappy. Why? Where is she at? 18 and 25. Alright, fine. We'll keep Hanan strong. Who cares? There. Look at that. Oh my god. Maybe I can't do that. That's 157 minutes already. I've only got 31 minutes to go. Oh. I guess it kind of makes sense. I could probably do that. Book the full 3 hours. I don't need that much shit, do I? The first two opening matches don't really need anything. Here, let's time it out and we'll figure it out from there. How about that? You sign any big booty Asian bitches yet? I mean, I think there's probably a couple in here already. But then again, not a lot of Asian women have big booties. They're not exactly known for their asses. Well, maybe Utami. And fuck, the AEW. Wow, why can't I remember her goddamn name? Holy shit, why am I completely blanking on her name? Hikaru Shida. There you go. Jesus Christ. Why? How did I just completely just wipe clean her name? Okay, let's see here. We need this. Urna, Michiko. And charisma. There you go. Let's see. Neko finally introduces her owner. Oh my god. There we go. 4 minutes. Yeah, that works. Pump that up here. Oh my god. There we go. That's how much AEW made us care about the women's division. I completely blanked on Hikaru Shida's name. I think it's even sadder that I booked her consistently in Hawkeye Pro. Like I very consistently booked her, and I still forgot her name. Let's see here. Do I want to add a little bit after that? Maybe not. I'll just leave it be for now. But Saya. There you go. Rimatek Saya during entrance. Rose into ring. So like 2 minutes of kind of just beating the shit out of her for a second there. There you go. Gives you a good reason to have her lose too. Here we go. And then we'll do Ram and Saya. We'll do Charisma and Selling. And minor success there. Ram grabs a mic. Stands over Saya. Let's see. And tells her to stay in her place. Just brutal. Just be like, listen, you have a place and it's not facing me. Perfect. All right, Hikari Noa Raku. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. Raku and Noah out in street fight gear. I don't know. They don't really do that in Joshi, do they? Where they just wear jeans? Because that's kind of like your typical street fight gear for like American wrestling is they wear jeans. Maybe we'll Americanize them for this. Oh yeah, Hikaru Shida's got like at least one, maybe two entire Graveyard DVDs like devoted to her ass. That was her whole shtick before she came to America, was her nice ass. Here we go. Yeah, 4 minutes there. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Hikari Noah. I'll just blend this into a whole thing because we certainly won't have enough time for like a. Noah celebrates. Miyako. Hit from behind with chair. Looks to shut down show. Rake it debuts. We'll just put that's a whole thing there. Like 7 minutes of that. There we go. We might have to start cutting down on the time on some of these matches. That might be just what we're going to have to do. Selling. Charisma. Overness? Would overness be better than anything? Probably charisma then. Yeah, we'll just do that then. There you go. Minor defeat. Neutral, I guess. Well, no, she beat somebody up. Minor success and minor success. There we go. There we go. And I made sure to actually hire a second road agent to start handling some of these segments. I'm wondering then, probably pull just a little bit of time off these. All right, 15 minutes. I think that'll be enough time. We only got what, about three matches or so left. Let's see here. We'll do something in the back. Camille, Mirai, and Marika. Here we go. Strong kickers in the back as they cut a promo about ending the sisters, Marika. Wishes luck and stays. Ugh. There we go. We'll just do it like that. Fuck it. Will this be your biggest card? To date, yeah. This will be my biggest card to date. Until I get to do this all over again next month. But for Vertigo. Here we go. And I'll just do a little bit here with Nodoka and Yuki. There you go. The sisters hug in the ring, celebrating not having to split up. There we go. 3 minutes is probably good. All right, so I still got 9 minutes. I think that's plenty of time here. Let's give maybe a slightly bigger. I don't know if it'd be her overness or anything like that. I could probably use her overness. Let's use her overness. Here we go. Momo debut entrance. I don't know what I want to put that as. We'll just put elegant entrance, so it's not like super big. It's not a super big venue anyway, but it at least feels like something. And then after that, let's see. Momo grabs mic. Thanks, Himika, for match. And we'll look closely at main event. Maybe not to challenge yet, but we'll look closely at main event to see champion. We'll do 4 minutes there. We'll give her a bit of time. Maybe 3. How about that? There we go. And let me see here. 4 minutes at the end. Let's see. May celebrates winning the belt. When are you doing WMMA again? I just did it. I think I just had the video come out just a couple days ago. Tank Abbott too. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. May celebrates winning the belt as the show ends. Charisma? I guess it could do charisma or selling. What could she do better? 60, 44. All right. She'll sell the match then. But good success. She is the champion. There you go. Done. 188 full minutes. I believe I hit just about everything I wanted to hit there. So I feel pretty good about that. Take a look at the booking analysis. It's good. All right. It's fun. Let me take a quick drink. There's a McGregor fight tomorrow? I didn't even know. All right. I meant to change Momo's picture. I never did. I have one. There we go. At least a slightly more updated one. Nope. There we go. All right. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the biggest show Idolfight Project has put on. I'm looking at making this a yearly major show. Welcome to Shining Stage First Live. Not even quite a full sold out Shinkiba First Ring, 146 people, but it is our biggest our biggest amount of people to date. But we're still a very young company, but we are celebrating our first major event coming up on 1 full year. And we're going to start off with just a little opening three-way dance. Hanan versus Asahi, and of course the debuting from Stardom, Hina, who had recently left. And as you see, goes just under 10 minutes, and Hanan went first, and then Hina going second, Asahi getting the victory. Seemed a bit off her game, but at least it seemed to get a strong start here. And good start to that. Let's see. We've got another fight. Honori Hana, who lost out in the 4-person tournament to determine the #1 contender. She's going to take on Himawari Unagi. And that goes just over 12 minutes as Hana locks in a submission and forces Unagi to tap out. Very nice, actually. A 48 is really good for Honori Hana. And we start getting to the real meat and potatoes of the show here. Haruna Neko coming out. She's been teasing it for months that she has an owner. She's been worshiping her. And she teased the last couple of months that she will arrive. And now is the time. And her tag team opponent's in the ring already. And she introduces her owner to the world, and it is Michiko Miyagi. The former Andres Miyagi and the former Cassandra Miyagi has made her Idolfight debut as the owner of Haruna Neko. And of course, they're going to face off against Makoto Shindo and Maria Takeda. Goes just under 12 minutes when Miyagi grabs Maria and hits her with a tombstone pile driver in the middle of the ring and pins her for the 3. And a strong start for Michiko Miyagi and Haruna Neko. Up next, we have one of our more personal feuds, Ram Kaicho and Saya Kamitani. Of course, Saya did not like the way Ram had treated her. Of course, Ram feels that she is above Saya. And as Saya comes down to the ring, Ram attacks her, starts beating her down outside of the ring, throws her into it, and then throws her into the ring to start this match. It does manage to last almost 14 minutes, but eventually Ram hits Tall Saya with the Rainmaker and gets the win. And Ram Kaicho putting an exclamation point on the things that she had said against Saya. And in fact, as Saya is sitting there selling this match, Ram grabs a mic, stands over her, and tells her that she was right in what she said and that Saya needs to stay in her place. And we get on to, of course, one of our other personal feuds between two former idols. The breakup of the Up Up girls seems to have its major conclusion here tonight. Falls Count Anywhere. Hikari Noa and Raku, they come out in slightly different gear, more Street Fight-esque gear. And as the bell's about to ring, they trade some insults, and they start throwing punches the second that bell rings. And we get Hikari Noa versus Raku, and it goes just about 20 minutes here. And Hikari Noa ends up hitting Raku with the Cobra Twist and gets the win in this Falls Count Anywhere match. So Hikari Noa showing that when the chips are down, she doesn't have to run, and she can get the better of her former Up Up Girl teammate. And as she looks to celebrate amongst the wreckage of weapons, of course, just as she promised, Miyako Matsumoto runs out with a steel chair, clocks Hikari Noa from behind, sits the chair in the middle of the ring, grabs the mic, sits down, and says that she was planning on shutting down the event. And just as she promised, she is right here to do it. She is sitting in the middle of the ring, and she is not leaving until she has officially shut this event down. And as that happens, music hits, and wouldn't you know it, Reika Saiki comes out. The surprise debut of Reika Saiki. And Miyako is beside herself at yet another debuting wrestler interfering with her business. And as you would assume, this does lead to a match between them. An impromptu match. Reika Saiki versus Miyako Matsumoto. Doesn't get very long, only goes just under 12 minutes. And Reika hits the jackhammer on Miyako and gets the win. And Reika's debut match here tonight with a nice emphasis with the jack. I didn't know she did I forgot she did the jackhammer. So there you go. So there you go. Two big debuts already tonight between Miyagi and and Reika. Of course, we have here the strong kickers are in the back, and Yuki Mirai and Marika all cutting a promo about ending the reign of the Bakuretsu sisters. Of course, Marika Kobashi will be banned from ringside in this match, and if the Bakuretsu sisters lose, they will be forced to disband, as Marika will be standing back, and she wishes them luck as they head out to the ring, but we are here. Could this be the end for the Bakuretsu sisters? And it won't be, as in 15 and a half minutes, Nodoka Tenma takes Mirai Mayumi, hits the kill switch on her, and gets the win, as the Bakuretsu sisters get the win over the strong kickers, and they will not have to disband. They will be able to stay together for just a bit longer. Solid match, too. I would say Nodoka and Kamio, of all people, helping carry that. So that was pretty good. And I changed out Nodoka's finish, because like the Samoan driver was okay, but I know she mostly uses the kill switch at this point, so why not make it more of her actual finisher to use? Then of course the sisters in the ring, hugging, celebrating not having to split up, as they head to the back with their success at this major event. It is time, of course, for the awaited debut of Momo Watanabe. We had it was announced last month that she was going to face Himeka Arita in a special singles match, and tonight it's the co-main event, as we get an elegant entrance for Momo Watanabe's debut here on Shining Stage First Live, and she's going to face Himeka Arita. It's only going to go about 17 and a half minutes. It was a pretty back and forth match. I think that's arguably the best match we've had so far, is a 60. I need to give her something other. Why does everyone have a drop kick? I need to give her a better. I think she has some sort of better finisher, and I'll have to do that. But nonetheless, Momo Watanabe in 17 and a half minutes gets the win over Himeka Arita, capping off her debut as well tonight with a strong victory. And she grabs the mic. She shakes hands with Himeka, who's a little bit hesitant to do it, but she does thank her for the match. And she says that she plans to look closely at the main event for the Royal Spirit Championship to see who is the champion, and hints that perhaps she could challenge them in the future, as she's looking for an immediate championship match. And speaking of the main event for the Royal Spirit Championship, Mai Saruga in 21:32 hits a brainbuster on champion Mika Iwata, pins her for the 3, and we have a new IdolPro Royal Spirit champion, Mai Saruga, with the win. And just as we had our best match, that one did just a bit better. God damn. So there you go. Crowning of a new champion tonight. And she celebrates winning the belt as the show ends. I don't think they would do confetti or anything, but she at least celebrates. High fives the fans and celebrates in the ring with the belt. Puts it around her waist. As, of course, she is the new Royal Spirit champion. And that will be the show. 56. Hot diggity damn. All right. First off, give it to Momo. I might give it to Mika for carrying that match. And you know what? Himeka, I think Himeka did pretty well too. Let me see here. Who particularly? You know what? I might give it to Michiko. Michiko Miyagi. All right. Praise for a great performance. Praise for a great performance. And I'll compliment her on a good performance. I mean, you know what I should do? I should at least. I mean, she's the champion. I'm going to tell her she's awesome. There you go. Seemed pleased, was pleased, and seemed pleased. There you go. Whew. All right, major show in the books. One of our biggest. Let's see here. What is the damage? All right, I can accept that. 1,735. Okay, so I think after all of that, we're still gonna end up making some money. So I'm very happy with that. I will take that. I do need to up the merchandise game a little bit. I need to do that at some point. Let's see here. Flip Gordon starting a new storyline. Jay Lethal will begin a feud with Tracy Williams, NXT UK. That's how far down ours was, but I mean, hey, it looks like there's one other show maybe that was. Yeah, there you go. Right there with small-time independent wrestling from Mexico City. We did just a little bit better than them. That's all right. It's a way to go up. We're able to go up. Kota Ihashi and Senshiro Takagi. Shimatani. I think that's about it. So there we go. We'll make a little bit of money. I like that. Speaking of money, goddamn, we got some. 6 days until Vertigo. I will tell you right now, it's going to be somewhat interesting because I have not booked Vertigo for this month. So I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants. Let's see here. Super Dory Funk Jr. to retire. I could have sworn he's already retired. Super Parka, Mima Shimoda, Yumiko Hota. I thought Yumiko was already retired too. Navajo retired. Dragon Lee's out injured. Ooh, damaged eye. Oh boy. Let's see. Anything here? Kevin Douglas, Axel, Bunch of people. Oh, Amber O'Neil, Ken Oka. I don't even think Ganbare Pro's in this anyway, so yeah, he's just in here in DDT, so that's all right. Rebby Sky's pregnant again. All right, cool. How much is Mizuki? Some of these Tokyo Joshi Pro girls, I haven't really seen their going rates. It's definitely more than it used to be. Heartland next? Probably not. I'm kind of on a time crunch already right now, so I cut out the idea of doing Heartland right now. I'll probably do it sometime later on my next stream because, oh God, what are we at right now? Sorry, give me a minute. 30 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I'm already cutting it very close. I'm definitely going to be kind of late to hanging out with some friends. So yeah, we usually hang out on Fridays and Saturdays, and I usually don't stream it. I very rarely streamed it or had like video of it. But I think now that it's like a weekend, I think I'm gonna do that. So usually on Fridays it's what is it? It's like mobile friendly stuff. So it's like stuff like Cards Against Humanity, but also mostly Among Us. So we've been mostly playing Among Us, and we've been kind of dealing with different game styles and stuff like that. So I'll probably be doing that. Adam Cole kicked out of the Undisputed Era. In fact, it's no more. Jessica Havoc is pregnant. Ashley Fox at 100%. New Jack's retired. Gabby got. Oh wow, she just retired too, and now she's pregnant. Is she like dating anyone in this game? Oh, someone outside the wrestling business. I forget who she even was. Okay, she was the one that was quote unquote attacked by her opponent. She was like shot on by her opponent. I only vaguely remember her. Yep, New Jack's retired. I gotcha. And now he wants more money. All right, I'll give you $90 more. I'm not going to give you a shitload of money. Then he just stabs me. It's like, no, you're going to give me more money. Did Ciampa grow his hair? That seems weird. I mean, unless he has the mohawk thing again. Also, him on 205 Live also seems odd. But then again, 205 Live has mostly just been NXT guys anyway, hasn't it been? Because it's just been... Isn't 205 Live taking place in the same area as NXT? Because most of the cruiserweights were there anyway. Sumi Sakai's retiring. Mascara Dorada's hurt. Chihiro Hashimoto has a staph infection. How hurt is he? Broken jaw. Okay. Sakuraba won the GHC Junior Heavyweight title. Excuse me? Let's see. Chihiro Hashimoto injured. Marvelous lowered their production values to limited, lowered their music level to small time. You see, I haven't even done that yet. I've kept my shit pretty small time right now. I've kept my shit just above legal. And it's been working out well. And if I have excess money, it's for hiring decent talent. Sorry, 1 second. I actually had one of my online friends post a picture of himself because he's been recovering. I don't know how too many people who have been around for that to hear that about that, but it's good. It's good to see him at least in pretty decent spirits. You know, all things considered. There we go. Seth Rollins starting a new feud with Braun Strowman. Cool. Tim Storm recovering. Cool. DDT's lending out Tetsuya Endo to Noah. Ooh, that'd probably be pretty good. Okay, not much there. How much time we got left in this? 2 days. All right. It's already almost 9:30. Fuck. I might need another one of these afterwards. Io Shirai had the performance of the night on NXT. Cody was said to be the star of Dynamite. New champion. Oh, El Hijo del Fantasma. Oh, yeah, that's right, because technically he wasn't the champion going in this. El Hijo del Fantasma is the NXT Cruiserweight champion. Wow. No shit. Nothing big happening right now. That's probably pretty good. It's probably for the better that nothing big happens. All right, let's see here. The retirement for Ian Rotten. That's probably pretty good. A new career behind. Isn't he already doing that? Mike Tenay to retire. Oh, is he leaving the industry? I don't think he's really done much in a while anyway. Marty Jannetty retiring? Yeah, that makes about sense. Marty Jannetty's just trying to stay out of jail at this point. Yu's announcing her change. What is it? New introduced to regular wrestler instead of her old technician style. I don't think Yu wrestles a technician style anymore. She's been pretty much a Haas character for most of her time at this point. Sin Bodhi to retire. I'm pretty sure he retired quite a while ago too. What a different look than his fucking SmackDown days. I say SmackDown days. SmackDown day. Hiroyu Matsumoto. All right, she bailed on Oz, but she's already got 2 other places, so whatever. Chelsea Green is more for a regular wrestler instead of entertainer. Chelsea, I don't know if that's going to work out well. Chelsea Green is very much a better character than she is a wrestler. Tommy Mercer went from muscular to ripped. Ooh. All right. How many people are supposed to show up for this? 131 fans. Okay. I got very little clue as to what I'm going to do. We are goddamn going to throw some tag matches in here, though. I'm going to tell you that much because I've got an idea for that. All right, let me see here. Where's isn't event history supposed to be right here? Do I not have that in here? Dumb. There it is. Show history. Let's see. Sinbo D isn't retired. Well, yeah, in real life, yeah, sure. He's probably still working the indies once in a while. Doing either his Sinbo D. I don't know. I don't think enough people remember him as Kazarni to try to run with that. Then again, I mean, Mike Bucci's literally rolling around the indies every once in a while doing his Simon Dean shtick, so. But I guess that was a little bit more memorable than goofy guy who speaks Carney and was on one show. Who the fuck is Sinbo D? Okay, you're probably a bit too young for this. So back in the day, like literally 2008, you can find this out. It's on SmackDown. They introduced a character on SmackDown called Kizarny. Kizarny. And they did a series of promos with him. They're about 30 seconds long. They did 7-8 different things. And he had a match against MVP during MVP's giant losing streak storyline. And he won his match. He won his match against MVP. And then he disappeared. That was it. He had like a month's worth of promos, maybe more, leading up to his debut. He debuted and beat MVP, and then was gone. I think went back down to OVW at the time, and then that was it. It was the weirdest thing. So yeah, that was a time. You're making me feel old, by the way. Bro, I was 4 at the time. Thanks. You were just starting to learn how to not shit your pants, and I had hair on my balls. That's how you feel old. I had hair on my balls when Kizarny was around. It was 2009, but it was January 2nd, 2009. So it was just barely outside of that. Oh, man. All right. What was I doing? All right. I see the end. Neon Ninjas, Body Guys, Tankman and Lamar. Okay. Let's get some tag matches in here because we need to do some promotions for stuff. Let's get Tankman and Lamar in there. Who should they face? Flip Forever, maybe? Let me see what his momentum looks like. I need guys that they can beat. Oh, then I was 5. I was pooping like a big boy by then. Not the End, not the Tate Twins. Well, I could do the Tate Twins. How about that? How about the Tate Twins? There you go. I think that'll probably work out well. Stamina doesn't have to be great. I think we'll give Tankman the victory here. I don't know how well that'll work out. Let's see. Open match. Decisive win. Yeah, we'll do decisive. I'm trying to think. Let me see this. How about a tainted win? We'll do something here. Can we do one of the Tates? Yeah, we'll use one of the Tates trying to, you know, do some shenanigans and hits the other one. Will they allow that? No, they don't. I don't want outside interference, but I want, like, do they have, like, tag partner breakdown? They probably don't. Partner miscommunication finish. Hey, they do have it. Perfect. There we go. So at least gives them a little bit of leeway there. And let's see here. Well, we got to put the Rascals out there, right? We got to actually no. We need to put over the end. We need them out there. Let's do Neon Ninjas. I can't immediately see like what they are. So Everett and Everfly has cooled momentum. Facade and Yuta at least have warm momentum, so that'll kind of help. We'll put like 14 on there. We'll try like 16. Let me see. Stamina looks good. Stamina looks good. Let's see here. Let's give Pero the victory. Pero could use a nice win. Open match it. Make it feel pretty good. Decisive win. There we go. Book that. Give me a second. Hang on. I have to send a message, which means he'll probably start yelling at me in the chat. We'll see. All right, sorry. I had to do that. Had to let my friends know that I was going to be a bit late because I'm doing this. Would have been a little bit nicer if I had my shit together and decided to pre-book this like I usually do and at least have a guided idea of what I wanted. But I was being a silly Billy and decided not to do that. I think we need Tommy Mercer out there. Who the hell should he face, though? We got some decent enough guys for him to face. Maybe not Effie. Oh, you know what? We could do... No. Godders, Miller... Let's see, Mata, Marty. Did we have Mercer face? No, I think Effie faced Davidson. Whoops, that's not what I want. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to do that immediately. Wyndham, no. I mean, I could do Tim Donst. He's hot right now. Beat Kyler Connie, beat Gunnar Miller. Effie, who is this inbred. He's very gay. He's very, very gay. In fact, what was it last year? If you don't know who Effie is, he was actually going to do a WrestleCon event. I think he did end up doing one not too long ago, but during WrestleCon last year, I wouldn't say quite inbred Rico, but during WrestleCon last year, he was going to go. I was going to go to the event too. He was going to do a thing called Effie's Big Gay Brunch, and it was kind of funny because it was mostly booking LGBT talent. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, he was mostly booking LGBT talent, but then also he was going to have a battle royal for people who aren't gay. So you're saying imagine Effie versus New Jack. He was going to have a battle royal for people who are not gay, but who are like allies to LGBT. And one of the guys called the Bi-Curious Battle Royal. And he announced it. One of the guys in it was set to be Nick Gage, which gave us probably the best photo ever that just says Nick Gage is bi-curious. It might be one of the best memes. Just having a thing that says Nick Gage is bi-curious. So he was going to be in the Battle Royal, and Nick Gage went on Twitter. He's like, Effie, we have to talk. Oh, it was great. Tommy Mercer has to face somebody and probably beat them. Let's see. Oh, God. Tim Donst seems like the idea. Oh, you know what? Ty Ray has been on a roll lately. And I don't want to ruin it, but... Oh, Effie did kind of ruin that already. That's all right. He'll try to bounce back, and then Tommy Mercer will beat him back into the ground. That'll be okay. But we'll have to make sure to get him something in the coming months, especially next month. Let's see here. Stamina's a 70. Ty Ray's got to have great stamina. He's a 26-year-old lightweight. 73. Well, as he gets bigger, as he gets more into that. Let's see. 15 minutes is probably good then. Let's do Tommy Mercer doing. Oh, see, now I got friends posting their chickens. It's just I'm seeing webcam footage of chickens. Open match, yeah. Decisive win, yeah. There you go. All right. Book the segment. Let's see. I gotta look and see what else I want to do. Let's see. Tim Donst. Tim Donst should probably face someone too. How about Heath Miller? We'll give him. That could almost be our main event, maybe. We do Tim Donst and Heath Miller. No, maybe we should hold that off. Actually, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Don't know Tim Donst, Heath Miller now. Do I want to put Effie in there? What has he been? He's been very hot right now. Let's see here. So we've been booking him strong so far. So maybe if we give him, you know what? What if we have Tim Donst? We can have Tim Donst go over Heath Miller, and we can possibly book Effie against Tim Donst next month. This could probably be our main event too. I think it could probably work. What was his last match like? He had a 44. So yeah, I think that's gonna be solid. Stamina's good. Heath Miller's stamina's it's still kind of there. That's okay. What's his ratings been? I don't even remember now. How about when he faced Ricky Starks? 48. Okay, so that's still a solid main event. That's going to be solid main event numbers. So we'll put that there. I want to give Tim Donst the victory. And we'll make it an open match. You know what? Let's make it decisive. Let's have Tim Donst really make it decisive here. We'll move this down. Man, Tommy Mercer versus Tyree is going to do pretty good too. Let's see. Maybe one more match? Maybe two? I'm trying to think here. Let's see. Wyndham. We have Wyndham doing his thing. Yeah, let's see. We're going to Stardom into a bar. Okay, so we had the Rascals and Max Stardom doing their thing. So maybe we'll have them out there tonight. Let's try like a 6-man tag. How about that? Because we need them doing something with him. So we need the Rascals out there with Max Stardom. Should there be another tag team in there? Let's give we got Body Guys, Flip Forever, and Regal Twins. Maybe we should just throw 3 other guys in there. Let's throw Mata in there, so we have, you know, someone pretty big for that. Jerome's still pretty cooled off. He's pretty cooled off. Davidson's warm. We could do Mata, Davidson. Gunnar Miller. Gunnar Miller's probably be okay. Eric Cannon. Eric Cannon's cooled off though. So maybe Gunnar Miller. There we go. So we'll do there we go. Let me make sure that I actually got in there. All right. I'll just do that. I think we can do 15 minutes. I think that'll work. Ooh, who should take the victory? Should Max Stardom? Yeah, we'll do Zachary Wentz. We'll keep the Rascals up there right now. Open match. Decisive win. We're going to keep things pretty decisive today. There you go. We'll throw that... oh, man. I kind of want to spread out the tag matches a little bit, but it's hard because there's only just the 2 one-on-ones. Okay. I'll move that down here, and then the End and Neon Ninjas will go there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. It's only 96 minutes. I could probably still book some more, but you know what? I'm gonna book some other. What's my booking analysis look like? Who isn't wrestling today? Okay. I'm thinking. See, this is why I try to do this in advance off stream, so I have a pretty good idea of what I want. Oh, we need Ryan Davidson and Marty Martinez. So you know what? Let's do a Marty match. Let's do a Marty match against somebody. Khan, Garrett, Godders. Cannon, Fox, Everett. I'm trying to think here. We could do someone like Sabby. There you go. We don't need a long match. Just a little something. Just a little something something. Open match. Yeah, you know what? Let's not make it an open match. Still a decisive finish though. There we go. No, I'll probably be doing Among Us after this. Let's see here. We'll put that there. There we go. Now we get to split up the tag matches a little bit better. All right. I'm about that. That one's pretty good. All right. Tank Linham and Lamar versus the Tate twins. But I think what we're first going to start off with is our Commissioner New Jack is going to come out. Here we go. New Jack announces Anniversary Blitz, as well as tag title tournament. There you go. So 6 minutes of him starting. We give New Jack a live mic, and we just hope for the best. All right, Tankman and Lamar versus the Tate twins. Let me see here. I want to help them get just a little bit of heat back. Here we go. Whoops. Damn it. There we go. Calvin Tickman, Trey Lamar. Let's see. Tate twins beat down Tanklin and Lamar with Fox as Fox. That's promo about title match next month. Yeah, it's very much a closed off. It's very much a closed off thing. I mean, it's no offense to the people who would want to play in the stream, but it's very much like a very close. We're pretty much full already with a lot of that. So yeah, it's nothing personal. It's just, yeah, we keep it pretty, you know, private amongst our personal friends. There we go. Keep that there. Marty Martinez versus Sabby. Marty Martinez, Ryan Davidson. There we go. Martinez celebrates. Turns around just before Davidson could attack. They stare down until one leaves. Perfect. Whatever. I got you. There it is. I guess minor success here. 4 minutes is probably good. Here we go. All right. The End versus Neon Ninjas. Anything there? Maybe we'll do a thing beforehand. How about that? Tommy Mercer, Ty Ray. Here we go. Mercer promo interrupted by Ray, who says Mercer is old news and he is now. Just a very generic promo, I guess, but kind of helps put them both over a little bit. Here we go. And then we got Tommy Mercer. We're going to have him on the mic again. Mercer grabs mic and warns Starks and Fox that he's not done with them. 2 minutes. There we go. Use that. All right. The Rascals and Max Stardom. I think I'm going to kind of... Oh, I forgot we already have Ryan Davidson for a thing, but maybe I could put someone else in there. Should Kyler Khan go in there or JJ Garrett? Let's do Kyler Khan. There you go. That would make the most sense, I guess. Khan's not wrestling in anything, right? Okay. I'm not screwing that up all over again. Let's see. Desmond and Zachary Wentz and Max Stardom. Let's see. Oh. The Rascals talk up Max as their friend as they look to win tag gold next month and find Max's I'll just put it like that. There we go. Minor success kind of puts him over. There you go. Boom. All right. Tim Donst versus Heath Miller. Let's see here. I wonder if there should be a thing beforehand. Well, I know one thing I'm going to have beforehand is we're going to have Tim Donst back again with Taylor Wyndham. Let's see here. Charisma. Wyndham show with Donst. Talks about I'm wondering how fucking based should I go for this shtick? For Taylor Wyndham's conspiracy theory shtick, how fucking based should I go? Oh no. Let's see. Oh no. Oh. I have a really bad line. Let's see. To keep someone like him, like Nia Jax, maybe a man based. No, that's just silly. That's just something silly. Like Tim Donst cutting a promo about how there's a conspiracy to keep guys like him away from the title picture. Meanwhile, guys who like AR Fox and Ricky Starks get the main events. Just keep it just vague enough. Keep it just vague enough to keep us on YouTube. Let's see here. We'll put that like somewhere in the middle. And we'll have Heath come out. Tim Donst will interrupt him. Donst interrupts Miller, saying he needs to beat him tonight to leave no doubt of his abilities. And how about this? To command a title shot. There we go. 4 minutes. There you go. Minor success, minor success. Is your mentioning they're sucking you out? No. See, the thing is Taylor Wyndham's character is supposed to be that of like an Alex Jones. So I don't want to spell it out too much, but the whole point of Taylor Wyndham's conspiracy theorist character and Tim Donst having a feeling that he's being, that in our current day and age, that it is better not for someone like him to be a champion, but for someone like, say, AR Fox or his soon-to-be challenger, Ricky Starks, to be a champion and headline the shows. That's the level of base we're going. Let's see here. AR Fox, Ricky Starks, and we'll have New Jack out because we're going to finish off with Fox Starks title match, contract signing. Leads to let's see, brawl with Mercer and Donst. How about that? We'll leave like 8 minutes on there, and then we'll have I think after this everything's kind of boiling over, so yeah, we're gonna use their charisma for this, but they're gonna also do their selling. So I think it kind of helps put everyone over here a little bit. Mercer kind of got screwed out of his shot. Tim Donst has been working his way up to his shot. They both got some bones to pick against the champion and challenger, and that's how we're gonna end the show. I'll add like another couple minutes to some of these matches just to ensure that we hit our ratios. What ratios are we gonna hit here? Here we go. I'm trying to make this just enough. I need to just barely hit that 75%. God damn. We'll turn that down a minute. All right. I might do just one more minute somewhere just to make that happen. There we go. Give me a second. I can't start show to do. Uh-oh. Was there backstage incidents? No, there wasn't. Okay, then what's the major issue? Oh, I'm still 1 minute. Oh, God, I'm still 1 minute out. Okay. Take a minute off that. All right. We're right at the 150. Done. All right. Holy shit. I haven't even looked at the clock. All right. We're about to hit that 2 hours. So away we go. All right. Project Vertigo Black Label Volume 11. 130 people have shown up here as we open up the show with Commissioner New Jack. And he is announcing next month is the 1 year anniversary of Project Vertigo, and they are doing a special 2-night event to celebrate. And it will be called Anniversary Blitz. And it'll be a 2-night event because the first night will be dedicated to the new Vertigo Tag Team Championships. In fact, I think I can, if I decided to have my my stuff together for this, I could actually showcase that. Of course, I decided not to have that on me immediately, but all right, it's way too much right now to try to do that. But either way, we will have a single elimination tag tournament with 8 tag teams competing in a 1-night tournament to determine the first ever Vertigo Tag Team Champions, as well as, of course, headlining the second night because of his win last month. Ricky Starks challenging AR Fox to the Vertigo World Championship. Yeah, that's why I picked New Jack. Of all the people, New Jack being the commissioner. That's why I did it. But nonetheless, New Jack coming out announcing the tag title tournament as well as the main event. And of course, we will have a signing at the end of the night for the Vertigo World Championship match. And of course, we get opening matchup to show off some of the tag teams of Vertigo. One of the new tag teams, Tankman and Lamar. Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar taking on the established Tate twins. And it goes just over 17 minutes with there was a bit of a miscommunication between the Tate twins. Allowed one guy to hit the other, and I wouldn't say that he's illegally using the ropes for leverage, but the bit of miscommunication knocks one of the Tate twins just loopy enough for Tankman to grab him and slam him and get the win. And the Tate twins are not happy, but Tankman and Lamar getting their first win here tonight. Of course, the Tate twins taking it out on them, along with AR Fox coming down to the ring. And AR Fox grabs a mic as the Tate twins continue laying the boots to Tankman and Lamar. And AR Fox cuts a promo about his title match next month and how excited he is to face an upstanding guy like Ricky Starks and lead Vertigo into the future. We get, of course, Marty Martinez taking on one half of the body guys in Sabby. It only goes 10.5 minutes when Marty Martinez locks Sabby in the sharpshooter and forces him to tap out. He holds on for a little bit longer as the referee is attempting to pull him off, but he's not refusing to let go of it. And as that happens, Ryan Davidson hits the ring, and Martinez turns around just before Ryan Davidson could attack him, and Davidson freezes as the ref tends to Sabby. Marty and Davidson stare each other down as once again they have a bit of a standoff between them. Until Martinez decides to roll out of the ring and leave. And it seems like neither man is too eager to throw anything too wild at each other right now. But there's definitely some tension between them. We get The End versus Neon Ninjas. And you see just over 17 minutes, Pero takes Wheeler Yuta, hits him with a powerbomb, and The End get the win. 17-18. Strong showing from Pero and Odinson, as Facade and Yuta have done pretty well for themselves these last few months, but with a loss going into next month's tag team title tournament. And we get Taylor Wyndham with his show. He's got Tim Donst back again, and Donst starts taking over the show about the conspiracy theory to keep someone like him away from the title picture. He perhaps insinuates that this is what a guy like New Jack would want, is he would want AR Fox to be the champion. He would want Ricky Starks to be headlining the shows. And of course, there's no room for a guy like Tim Donst at the top. And, you know, he says that perhaps he's going to have to show his abilities later tonight. And we get Tommy Mercer coming out. He's about to talk a little trash on AR Fox and Ricky Starks. Before he could get really anywhere into it, Ty Ray comes out and interrupts him and reminds him of the momentum that Ty Ray has had over recent months, and says, you know what, Tommy Mercer is a failure. He's old news. He's washed up. There isn't anything left for him. His best days were behind him in TNA 10 years ago, and that Ty Ray is now. He is the future, and he's going to prove that tonight. But isn't able to do too much there, as just under 16 minutes, Tommy Mercer hits Ty Ray with the Red Sky and pins him for the 3 in the ring. Tommy Mercer showing that he is serious and is looking for revenge against the champion and challenger. And grabs the mic afterwards, and he warns both Ricky Starks and AR Fox that just because they got him last month does not mean that he is done with them. He is far from being done with them. And we get a 6-man tag match. Max Stardom teaming with the Rascals, taking on Mata Abdelhamid, Kyler Khan, and Gunnar Miller. And everyone did very iffy, except Desmond Xavier, who just absolutely killed it. So yeah, it's interesting seeing the Zachary Wentz being as far down as he is. But nonetheless, 15-21. They end up showing great teamwork between the 3 there. They do the standing assisted shooting star press, and the Rascals pin Kyler Khan to get the victory. And Max Stardom and the Rascals successful here. And of course, Xavier and Wentz talk up, becoming tag team champions to win just another piece of tag gold next month. As they talk up Max Stardom as their new stablemate and friend. And they plan on continuing their winning ways. And we've got coming up to our main event, Heath Miller about to greet the crowd, but Tim Donst, his music hits, he has a mic, and he says that he said a lot of things tonight, and it's time to back it up, as he needs to beat a guy of Heath Miller's stature to be able to command a championship match. He needs a title shot, and the best way to do it is to beat Heath Miller tonight, because they cannot possibly deny his skills. And we get Tim Donst versus Heath Miller. Goes just under 22 minutes, and when it looked like Miller had the match won, Tim Donst hits him with the Donstitution and gets the victory. So Donst with a 3 count over Heath Miller. And he was able to back up his words tonight. So big ups to him for that. And we get our final segment of the night. Of course, next month is the big Vertigo World Championship match. AR Fox and Ricky Starks. New Jack being the moderator between them to signing that. And as it looks like they had signed it, they start talking about how friendly they are with one another, and instead start trashing the rest of the roster. And this leads to Tommy Mercer and Tim Donst hitting the ring, as there's a brawl between the 4 of them. And New Jack stands there, him and his glasses, as he does seem to be loving every bit of this brawling here. But nonetheless, the show ends with the major brawl there, and that will be it. All right. Desmond Xavier. thinking Tim Donst and let's see, what's this 50? Well, that was Xavier. Tim Donst. You know what? I think I'll give it to Heath Miller. Heath Miller's done very well for himself too. There you go. I'm going to praise his performance. I'm going to compliment these guys. And there you go. Fucking Luther. All right. Let's see what we got here. New Texas there. Yeah. Leilani Kai's leaving the wrestling business. I'm pretty sure she already has at this point. Beth Phoenix is ripped. Or she's what is she considered? She is ripped. Dan Echoes. Oh, he's Eyebrows referee, I think. New champion in Ice Ribbon, Hamuko Hoshi won the Triangle Ribbon title. Nyla Rose dealing with trolls. Yeah, once again, I don't think her weight struggles is really what the trolls are going after. Killian English relationship. Mochi Miyagi won the IW19 title. Maya Yukihi stormed out of Oz. Anyway, Shapiro. Kylie Ray's dating Buddy Royal. That looks about it. Big O is going to be regular wrestler instead of brawler. He doesn't seem like a guy who should be a brawler anyway, so that works. There we go. Robbie E's brother. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Might be. Ghetto piling on the pounds. Oh boy, Ghetto's fat. Obese even. Oh my god. Lita's retired. That sounds about right. Hiroshi Tanahashi loaned out to CMLL. Naito's going back to CMLL for a show. Kurt Angle joins ROH. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, man. Can you imagine them trying to shell out the money for Kurt Angle? And Kurt Angle, by the way, Kurt Angle joining Ring of Honor would have been amazing 10 years ago. Maybe not so much now. T-Hawk is going to be a technician? What is he? A couple of handshake deals, not much. Viper changes style. Her current powerhouse image is outdated. I mean, what are you going to do? There's not a whole lot. You're not going to be a high flyer. Ho Ho Loon is hurt. Chronic shoulder pain. Mosh is retiring. I didn't even know Mosh was. Well, I guess that he did come back along with Thrasher like 4 years ago. I forgot about that. All right. Close out my spreadsheet because I do not need it. I just need to get through the weeks. One more week. Let's see here. Not much, not much. Chris Brooks became the Extreme Champion. That sounds about right. Alex Shelley, AIW. Okay, whatever. Just going ahead through that. We're finally getting that Angle Matt Taven feud. I think that's the first time anyone has ever typed that out. Oh my God. Thank God Kurt Angle's here so we can get that Kurt Angle Matt Taven feud that will draw all the money. Ted Senior. Let's see here. Are they leaving the? Okay, so he's wrestling. He's leaving the industry. I was gonna say he's already retired, but he's leaving the industry. Mickey James is out injured, swollen elbow. Robert Rodriguez is leaving. Baron Corbin has been dealing with hell. Thrasher's gone. Oh boy, both Mosh and Thrasher. No. Chris Ridgway looks to set emerge. Okay, he's gonna be a regular wrestler. Chris Ridgway is gonna be pretty good. Doesn't look like much else though. All right. We're gonna just come up to that 2-hour mark. Come on, come on. Oh, this is. It really does feel like it's taking forever now. None. All right, cool. I'm just trying to get to Monday. I'm just trying to get to June. New Japan actually do Best of Super Junior tournament the way it usually is, or is it a one-night tournament? I can't remember. I don't remember. Best of Super Juniors night. So, looks like they do night by night, but I don't know. Bad Luck Fale as a floating kneecap. Tetsuya Endo's pushed as the next big thing. Isn't he almost 40? Oh, he's 29. Oh, he's a lot younger than I thought. I thought he's been... it feels like he's been around for quite a while. I didn't realize how young he was. Holy shit. I guess it makes sense for how goddamn ripped he is. All right, we're on Friday. Goddamn. Let's see here. John Moxley's going to be a regular wrestler and start a hardcore. Rikishi's retiring. Nane Takahashi's retiring. Oh, shit. Godfather's retiring. Tatanka to retire. All right. Not much going on there. Let's go. Who's your favorite wrestler? I don't really know. I'd have to really think about it. There we go. I was always a WCW kid, so like DDP and Sting were always two of my favorites. Teddy Hart's retiring? Is he really? Is it gonna be like a thing where he's retired but he's not? Now he's just gonna be running that god awful wrestling school. Vladimir Kozlov. Yeah, he just was coming out with like a new vodka, which for a Russian guy sounds exactly right. Steamboat, Big Show, Tommy Dreamer retiring, Jim Duggan retiring, Double or Nothing was a thing, Billy Gunn, Jacqueline Moore's leaving the business, Shakujo Jr.'s retiring. Isn't that just who we mostly known as Shakujo? Let's see here. Yumioka, Jun Kasai's retiring. Shuri's becoming a regular wrestler. Everyone's just becoming a regular wrestler now. Rin Katakura's changing her style, it looks like. She's now a regular wrestler, and she went from average to skinny. All right, final day. Finally get the hell up out of here. Or at least get to something different. nothing. Gregory Irons injured. All right. Oz is offering something to Reika. That's fine. All right. Nothing to it. Done and done. Save it. And let me get the hell up out of here. All right. There you go. Let's take a look at our money. We made a good chunk of change. I might start using it for a couple other things. We'll see what happens. I might start trying to broadcast some stuff. That might help out with our size. You know, it's going to cost us a little bit of money to broadcast stuff, but I think our size will start going up too, so that'll be nice. We go over to IdolPro, I think about the same. We made a little bit of money, but I mean, we spent a big chunk of money on our wrestlers, so I think we made out pretty well, all things considered. And our size is just a little bit bigger over here. I don't know when we're going to start broadcasting stuff here, but it's a possibility. Either way, we'll see what we decide to do for some stuff with my friends here right after this. But this will be the end of this video here. So I greatly appreciate you guys being here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for continuing to watch. It was a couple hours of, it was especially the Vertigo thing. I need to make sure I actually get my shit together on some stuff there. We'll see if I think I'll probably stream Among Us. We'll see what happens. But either way, thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.